Evening, guys. Weekend's ahead of us. So finally, the week has closed pretty interesting for SIDU space. We had a really nice bump to 10, and then with the offering, we got back down to 6s, 5s, and 6s. Which, if you look at the graph, the close was excellent. The buyers were in control. We were able to regain the daily high, and we closed the gap, which is perfect. Now, what I want you to keep an eye on, obviously, like I'm not recommending you to purchase anything, but I just want you to keep an eye on. This is a very small, very explosive play that can deliver amazing results in 2024, 2025. The reason I'm saying this is they're the only small satellite company with high margins. So every time they send out a satellite, they're roughly going to project $8 million in revenue. It's going to pay off within first year, the satellite itself, and it's a 400% return on investment. Their operating income pretty much is anywhere between $4 to $8 million, roughly. We're waiting for the Q4 to come out to get a better idea. But with one satellite, they can cover all of their costs, and they have 9 more satellites to go into the space. Like I said, the data is the next big thing that's going to be happening throughout 5 to 10 years. It's how do you optimize your industry, your logistics, your mandates. It does not matter. The data is the new gold, and who controls the data and utilize it will control the chains, will be more profitable, will be ahead of the competition. Now, with SIDU Space, they're able to offer images or data for the fraction of the cost that would have cost you to go to the traditional ways. So what I want you to keep an eye on is this stock is only valued at about $18 million. It has about 2.8 million shares. They are diluting slightly, which they need cash, which is fine. If they dilute to 5 million shares, it's still a very small company. Now, if they can issue out 10 satellites in the next 2 years, and they're all signed with SpaceX, they're roughly projecting $80 million in revenue. Something that's valued $18 million and is going to earn $80 million, and you multiply a PE towards that, you can easily have a 10 to 15x for a satellite company. So SIDU is the ticker. Keep an eye on it. Just stay ahead of the game. Monitor their success, monitor their launches, and monitor their clients. Always pay attention to the CEO, what they're trying to say, how are they communicating, and what are they projecting. This is a very small, very explosive stock. There's no analysts yet looking at this, which is absolutely perfect, because you don't want to rush into something like a Bitcoin, which is everybody's talking about it because it's at the all-time high. You don't want to be doing that right now. You want to be looking into something else that has a potential and monitor it until you actually see one mission successful, second mission successful, revenue increase, guidance increase. That's when you start to take the company serious and you make a move. But right now, monitor it. I'm already obtaining, I have a pretty substantial position in the company at 490. I did add a little bit today in 6s, but roughly let's say 5 is my average. And I'm trying to obtain even more shares so I can have a higher ownership. So pay attention, SIDU, excellent play for next couple of years. Cheers.